outside dealership or business, they might be industrialists, they have strength to get into this business. Do you think that they are equally, optimistic, or they have interest in coming to this business?
Yes, I mean, at least my set of friends or my network, I mean, I'm a part of YPO and EO. Yes, they all are very interested in entering the business, but it all depends. I mean, if you're inherently in it, so I do know of other women dealers, such as myself, who've got this from their father. But being a woman on the top, it's all about how conducive do you make it, or how attractive do you make it for the other women to enter. So just to give you an example, we've been talking about ITIs and stuff. Cargo is in process of tying up with an ITI, with an NGO who will fund the ITI, and we in conjunction with them, and by the end of it, we would hire all of them for the shop floor. Now, step 2 is when you decide to bring women onto the shop floor, you're putting them with a mindset of people that don't look at women equally. So before we do that, we're actually making sure our people go through at least 3 to 4 months of training on gender parity. My logic is, yes, it's very attractive, yes, it's a great industry, but unless we women don't do anything about it, it's not going to happen. And just to add, there are very basic policies that company have, which is maternity leave and stuff. But as dealers, from the research that I've done, a few of us actually have childcare policies. Very few have healthcare. Very few have flexible working hours. And at this point of time, I mean, it's been a bit of a struggle to take this to my board, but we are trying to work on all the things I just mentioned. It's going to take time, but I think as a first step, if we start changing ourselves, it's going to be very attractive for women to actually join this industry, and at whichever level you want to look at it.
So the easiest way would be, probably there are a lot of dealer principals whose wives, sisters, or there are women in the family who are sleeping partners. Are you guys working to activate those first and bring them to the fold, take more active role, get into action in the space? All of you.
Yeah, I mean, I would say yes, and I would encourage all of those, but there has to be a genuine interest also. You should do what you love and love what you do. So but I don't want to be biased to anyone. Cars are not, or trucks are not, a girl's first interest. There are some who are born into it, and yes, because you're born into it, it's a natural interest, but it may not be for somebody, so I don't want to judge them. But yeah, for the people who like sales or who like management, I'd say give it a shot. So, that's all.
So do you know any, or